Oil prices taking it on the chin today. Look at that, down 4.74% for WTI. It's the first time that we've seen that since the end of September. Pippa Stevens joins us now to tell us why we're seeing such a decline.
Yeah, heavy losses today, Contessa, and that's because it looks like Israel will not target Iranian oil infrastructure, with 3 senior administration officials telling NBC News that Israel plans to limit its retaliation to military targets. Oil was bid up as the market waited to see how Israel would respond, fearing that Israel might destroy Iranian oil facilities. But traders are now unwinding the risk trade and are back to focusing on the fundamentals. And the global market is still oversupplied and potentially facing even more barrels coming back on the market from OPEC beginning in December. Still, CNBC Private Wealth's Rebecca Babin told me the market is being short-sighted in believing that just because energy infrastructure might not be a target this time, that we're in the clear moving forward. If there are more tit-for-tat responses, oil facilities could once again be in focus. WTI has all but given up its gains since Iran fired ballistic missiles at Israel on October 1st and on the verge of breaking below 70. We're at 70.37 right now.
Let's switch and talk a little bit about nuclear power and technology, or big tech getting involved in it. Nuclear power has sort of gotten back into the conversation.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a really big trade over the last year, and it comes because tech companies are in a little bit of a bind because of AI's energy demands. You know, they've made these commitments to transition to zero emissions, and now they all need more power than anyone imagined to compete in the AI race. By 2026, global electricity use from data centers is expected to double, consuming the same amount of power as Japan, according to the IEA. So the solution is a nuclear power. It can generate electricity without any pollution, but it's expensive to get a plant up and running. Some have also faced project delays and ballooning costs. But with big tech buying the power, even if it's at a higher price, that could jumpstart new builds. Google's deal with Kairos Power is just the latest example. We also had Microsoft teaming up with Constellation Energy to bring 3 Mile Island back online, while Amazon bought a data center from Talon Energy that's powered by the Susquehanna nuclear power plant. Prominent tech players are also backing nuclear. Both Bill Gates and Sam Altman are chairman of nuclear companies. Jeff Bezos has funded a fusion company. And NVIDIA's Jensen Huang has called nuclear a, quote, integral part of the AI future.
Is the regulatory hurdle lessening then? Is the not in my backyard pushback lessening?
So there are 2 factors there. There's first the not in my backyard, the NIMBYism, and then there's the regulatory piece. On the NIMBY front first, nuclear power, support for nuclear power is now at the highest level in more than a decade. A lot of that is coming from millennials and Gen Z. Gen Z especially, you look on TikTok and Instagram, and there's a lot of prominent backers just because they don't have necessarily the same association of what can happen with a meltdown. On the regulatory front, that still is a question because these SMRs, the future, the small modular reactors, they still have to get those permits from the NRC. Kairos has a demonstration project they're building in Tennessee, but not the full-scale project yet. And then also these SMR...
Wait, like a proof of concept project? Or more than that?
It's more than that. So they're building it and the NRC approved it. Then the NRC has approved TerraPower, that's Bill Gates' companies, their construction permit, but not their nuclear reactor permit yet. So this is a long timeline, 2030 at the earliest.
You've got AI fueling the need for more power, but you've also got electric vehicles, which certainly are going to be a part of the future. And to rely on electric power to power, let's say it's a third of the auto fleet in this country eventually, that's going to take a lot.
And Bitcoin mining, by the way.
And Bitcoin mining.
And also reshoring. I mean, data centers are the latest and kind of the grabbiest headline in terms of power consumption, but it was already growing. And remember, utilities forecast their load growth, their facilities, a decade in advance. And now all of a sudden, it's kind of, every single day there's a new forecast of just how much power AI is going to use. And so that's why these companies are now going directly to some of the nuclear companies.
Yeah.
Pippa, thank you.